Well, just take off his head there. It's a 5-on-4 early. Now this looks deadly. Simple. Making his way through a solo gambit towards the A side, waiting for a mistake, an opportunity to be presented towards him, but they are running out of time. They have to commit towards A here. Difficult task. Get right needs the headshot with the Deagle. He has got Forrest up in the balcony as well. It's not going to be checked. Another kill here for NiP as they start to look very decent indeed. Time running low. There's the scout. It looks like NiP are actually going to take this round. 3 versus 1. Time is just not there for Electronic, but the frag is. Can he even get the bomb down at this point?
Yes, he
5
can.
seconds, but he's going to try and bait it out. Now he can plant. He can still get it down. He can still get it down. 1 versus 1. Rez, he didn't push, and now Electronic has the advantage.
He saw his head. He saw him. He knows he's there. He goes back up on the ball.
Oh!
That is as close a clutch as you'll ever see.
He knows there's a push going on there. He knows something's not quite right. A player in towards the logs and a wallbang, of course. Rez needs 2 here. The round's over. Are they going to check it? They will. He still finds the double kill. He makes this round possible for NiP. Goes down now. There's no chance of winning the round.
It's fine for Boomich as well. It means that Forrest can't get there. They've got to do this on their own, but they are so far. Get right gets at least past CT spawn. Boomich is trying to race back and get to Simple, but Simple, AWP.
Oh, the flash.
They're about 100 HP, and he knows he can peek on that. Unfortunately, the smoke down means he couldn't get right off of it. So it doesn't work out yet, but he had the information. He could still re-peek the angle, could still time the smoke, and he does that so well. And now Lekro finds himself in a 1-on-2 rather than Simple isolated in what was one, because Boomich is on the map, and unfortunately the bomb is as well, and it is about to destroy half of it because it's now 4-1 for NaVi. Significance. Smoke to Arch.
So we have all the get right boosted. That's a problem. Flamey spotted him. The flashbang is absolutely spot on. Boomich, the provider. 5 versus 4.
A bomb's over toward the top of Banana. They're just trying to get the rotation. There is one smoke there. They're not going to get a rotation until right now. And it's so well timed because Electronic catches Plomsky. That brings Rez back. Bomb drop, but he's alone, flashing himself back in. He might be able to line them up. Oh, I thought for sure he would find at least 2, but smart reactions from Zeus. Looked away, fully restored, turned back, and it's all onto Forrest.
Shans and NiP win this round and light the fire beneath themselves. Forrest, there we go. That's what we needed.
Potentially counter that with one of his own, but it's early, minute 20, and they're actually going to go. They're trying to hold utility as long as they can, but it's too late. 3 in the sight, though, and it's Lekro with the pistol in the back lines.
Yeah, you could feel it coming. They try to sneak a player through. And the Deagles have been a big talking point of this event. It's NiP with a 5-on-3 advantage here. But it's Simple, they're still alive here. Flamey trying to set them up, trying to get some positional control. Making his way towards the arch, no one really there. He is clean up until the corner. Forrest will have the M4, he times it well. Another kill, this is looking very good now. Surely they don't give this one up. With 40 seconds remaining, this man is screwed alive. Anything can and will happen. He has the bomb, 9 kills to his name. He just needs to find an opening, and his teammate, that's going to be Zeus. Also with the same idea. If he gets this kill on Forrest, there's a real chance to get the bomb down here. Spots the barrel, takes him down, but where's the second NiP player? It's get right towards Boiler. They can get a plant here, and Simple's found yet another frag. Surely they don't steal this one away.
Oh, get right. Lovely shot on Zeus. It's all to Simple. And they are on the move, they're on the rotation. They could well steal this away. He's going to go aggressive as he has to do and always does in these situations. Lucky to be alive, gets away.
No way.
And he's gonna switch. Baits some sound by throwing the pistol. He wanted them to believe he was on the corner box in the smoke, but they wouldn't push through, and 3 is too many. Finally, an NiP steal 1. Preemptive strikes with the op, certainly convincing perhaps that he's still on B, given that they are at the minute and 30 round marking the round, but he is gonna rotate back over toward the library side. Boomich already has get right down. His entries are looking exceptional.
Boomich still investigating the A side of the map here. And it's Forrest, such a strong pit player there with Lekro, who nails the shot of the AWP.
By Boomich as Forrest waits in the wall. Peeks back out, sees the man a little bit late on the backside, but gets some help. Lekro with 2 now with the AWP. In fact, he's down below. Very tight angle to hit both shots. It's Simple's turn to respond. He can't do it. And NiP are starting to look menacing now after the timeout. They're going to find their 3rd round, 2nd in a row, and this comes off the back of a force by a pistol win, which really starts to change things in terms of the money. Looking to get baited in. He's staring at the wall, obviously, for utility purposes. They'll play off of each other. And they've made a bit of noise getting there.
Oh, either way.
That is why the setup works. And they still only have 2 guns. Let's see if they can get a kill fast enough to find another. Rez takes Boomich down. 19 seconds. They are running out of time. Smoke in place towards CT. It doesn't even look like they're going to get another kill. And Simple wants the op further. 13 seconds. 5 alive with 100 HP. They are going to pursue him down middle as well, and he knows it.
Yeah, he'll do well to survive here. T-steps right now. Not going to get an extra cash for the next round, but they will start to rack up a loss bonus at this point. I think Simple's been found. Oh, he's
Smart.
so
I was going to
aware
say,
of it.
don't you dare cross that door. That wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, he survives.
NaVi's been pretty concise on where they want to go in each and every round, but they haven't been consistent in a good way in their defense. But again, no guns this time. It started off well for the Pistols, but now Rez is in position, a third as well. Headshots. He might get the ace because they're all there. Unfortunate. Head not quite showing, but Forrest is going to get an angle so that the second he emerges, he needs to hit it. He had to hit it. AWP re-peeking on that.
They're coming in towards second middle now. Get right. He looks like he might actually be able to take a couple down here.
Get right to Electronic. He is well down middle, but somehow gets away with it. Catches out Simple.
He manages to get it. He's hungry for more as well. Look at this. The former star taking to the skies once again. That's 3 kills in this round, a 5 versus 2. Zeus and Boomich trying to do what they can with this. But Get Right's on for the ace, and at this point, I'd say go for it. Get yourself that confidence. It's been a quiet game so far. You've definitely won this round. He's got another kill on the cards. Boomich does take him down, and it will be Lekra to trade it out. So round still in the bag, but still impressive scenes there from Get Right. The kills win the round single-handedly. But right back into the action here. It's Boomich up against Lekra. That's the Orpra move. This is an absolute brawl at the top of Banana here. Plovsky's not going down without a fight, though.
4 smokes on NaVi with each and every player that's alive. Rez is going to push this. Oh, that is risky with the stack. I think he thought they were further down. I think he was the dummy. And Simple through the smoke find Plopsky as well. He's just going to watch towards CT with the AWP. Smoke from his teammate. He gets through. Force doesn't know he's there. That is just so smart. He is one step ahead, literally, in this case, every single time of the play that NiP was making. NiP play. Rez to bait in the aggro. Get right underneath the other side at the roof, but he's isolated. He's alone, but they get him through the smoke. Lekro got 2, and then Get Right walks out easily because they're wondering how the hell they died when everything was concealed and covered, but it's Simple left, and he gets Get Right on the cross, 2 versus 4.
So what have they gone for here? They're going to try and boost on towards the site. The smoke lands in an odd position. Plovsky gets towards Coffins. It does block vision to allow him to focus towards Spawn, but he gets the one. That should be enough, and it's 8-7. Even get a chance. That's his plan anyway. As he faces towards second middle, he spotted one, but takes a bullet to the face, and it'll cost him. Lekro ready for it. They do commit. They are going to take over the A site. 4 players on the other side of the map. It should be round NiP. Look at that boost. They have no idea the bomb's even going down. 0 idea. 2 pistols. Almost certainly for NiP at this stage. Are they saving? I think they are. They're saving. This is very rare. So the reason they save is because they have armor, right? They have defuse kits. Inferno is one of the few maps so their second round Force Spies actually have a real fighting chance of winning.
After Pizza, who's now the coach, interestingly enough. So they've taken some philosophies and carried them over to gone.
He should be giving themselves a maximum chance of winning this round. Full execution on top of it. You got an opening pick, and he's sending in Lekro the AK. Now, where's the smoker CT spawn, though? Wait, what's happened here? It's all falling apart. Forget what I said.
Yeah, everything looks so good. Up until that point, they put utility in the site. They had a good nade towards CT. No one looked at it, and then the smoke came out so late. They lost 2 players, and Electronic pushes back in. 13 seconds, bombs down to the site. Get Right has to go aggressive, and the man with the MAC-10 has to be the savior of the round. He's shut down Lekro midair. How to lose a round by NiP.
Unbelievable scenes. Well,
speaking of things that are thrown, a couple of nades toward Forrest, and he's down to 42. People possess the aim toward him. Lekro lining up the deep smoke banana toward Flamey. Boomich, a bit aggressive with that smoke in position. So Rez, armor, and an AK, he's gone. Lekro likely to pick that weapon up, given that he's the only other one with armor. Plopsky is running the AK without, which means it's a massive factor for the aim punch. He's now the only one left.
He does get towards Coffins. Almost 0 chance of winning this now. That confirms it. Simple with the clean shot.
And that's why. Even with the flash, nails Plopsky. Intentionally leaves the bomb behind. Boomich spots him, but he's spotted in return. And Forrest is aware of how that setup plays. Usually a bait and switch position, so he catches out Flamey, but was not ready for Zeus to counter peek it from the arch side. Again, that was the rotation. Lekro's now removed him, but Get Right wants out. Trades are fairly even. Not anymore. Electronic goes back to back with Simple.
Yeah. Are they going to walk up? Are they going to smoke him off? Time will tell. They take damage from the HE as he repositions.
Rez around the corner, Boomich in the sight, no one in the pit, and that sometimes can be very costly because you can't do anything to deny plant, but the smoke's down, they're not sure of that. Unfortunately for Simple, he can't capitalize because smoke in front of him. Good read from Electronic. Simple was a dead man as Forrest was trying to sneak in behind, but bomb goes down. Still the advantage to NaVi. Get right, off angle. Does that change things? There's two heading that direction. He makes no mistake on the first. Slightly changes it so as to elude the fact that he's left. But Zeus needs to go, oh, nade out, no chance. Go, oh, I say no chance.
Ow.
Get right should have had that easily.
Yeah,
he got the gun redrawn and suddenly there's an opening.
Well, the low HP, they should still win the round. That shot might confirm things here, but Simple's still alive. But he's bleeding at this point, dead at this stage. Blobsky comes to life. He's been very quiet, but there's two massive frags there.
It's Freiberg's little brother. Smoke down, that's the one I was looking for. 3 smoked, 1 had to go to CT this time, but a counter Molotov, 26 seconds. That buys about 5 more out of it. Have to go in through it, and Zeus knows that, fires at it blindly, and gets one further. Rez gone. He was low HP. So it's not the end of the world. He only had 3 on entry. Boost up late on Flower Pots. They're looking that direction. Flamey gets one more, but now it's Get Right's time to come alive. Yes! He's done it so many times. It might be the last, but he's going to go in style as he gets Electronic as well. And
It's Boomich who's coming in from the Coffin's position. Forrest towards the well. Will he check it? He certainly will. The dink comes through. That's so unfortunate. Down to 1 HP. You can see what it means to get right. That's an absolutely monstrous round from him.
Get right. They want to lead the way. They jump out and they swarm Boomich. Simple's time to shine. But even in his position, so long as Electronic stays smoked, unfortunately, that means putting another one there at this point in time. Flamey's the only one that can counter it, but Simple gets it. Flamey finds 2. They go to the arc side. Simple steps out once more, and Get Right was going to be the key in all of that, because if he could have had access, if he could have walked out, he could have easily traded him off, but they did so much to counter that play, and NiP goes early. As they came up T-stairs, and they did go up quite quickly, because even though he couldn't catch them, neither could Boomich, who came down expecting it to be open. The tag, that was big. The fact that it hit him directly, they knew exactly where he was. Flex.
Here we go.
He's got the position. You were right there. Oh, almost lined up for him, to be fair. That was about as close as not getting a kill as you could with 2 players in front of you, because he got 13 damage left on Get Right. Lecro does go down afterwards, but Simple missing an uncharacteristic shot. He did take his time to line it up, but why is Rez not fighting back?
On with the responsibility of the fragging here. He's got 100 HP, no nades, and he's taking damage now from the HE.
59 HP, and good enough to find Simple, the hardest one to solve, but it's not to discount Electronic. The unfortunate part is he was stuck in the site. Forrest shuts it down. Must-win round, and NiP are still alive. The control was brilliant, and they're doing that again now, except they overlooked the slight angle, but they've got them pinched in, and Simple is on the flank. Get Right starts it off. Simple knows now he needs to close the ground. He needs to get behind them. He needs to make the Nova work, and now it's upgrade to the AK, but Plopsky on him too soon. Zeus, he's still got Rez. 18 seconds, bomb with 1 HP. Get Right's gonna try and put it down. Plopsky has to
he's done it!
He's gone! He could lose another one! 1-on-1, he's gotta get to the bomb. 10 seconds, there's time enough to do so, but the rotation from Flamey already in. He's gotta hold it. Flamey's gonna sneak in so soft, and Plopsky, just barely gets over the half wall, but he's still not aware. He's in behind. He is now. He is now, and there's no gun in the direction of Flamey, but he's got the Eagle! Map point NaVi!
From the Desert Eagle, we're into the next round. Here comes Forrest. He's good for nothing, but there is the trade. Flamey alone on the B bomb side now. Do they fully commit to this push?
It's going to be Flamey that has at least hold it off. Drops the bomb for a moment. Lines up another headshot on the 3rd. So crisp, so concise, and it might be exactly the last round of this game. As a result, Plopsky's going to plant. AK still in hand, 2 kills. This needs to be an ace from the rookie on NiP.
Ouch.
First time on a stage like this for him. And he doesn't seem too scared or timid, but stepping into the smoke, Electronic closes it out. NaVi take map 1. It is their map choice.
But will this be an actual A finish here? It's going to be a great shot either way from Boomich. He's pushed to Palace. He gets the first kill. Electronic spots 3 as the Molotov deployed towards the window. They're going to go fast towards that connector, and Boomich can't find his second kill just yet, but there it is.
He's fallen. Oh! That's a stylish one if I've ever seen it. I was going to say, didn't go all the way towards CT. Has to be careful of spawn, or, excuse me, A-main, but apparently not. Plopsky trying to regain territory. Bomb down. No one even found much damage on the NiP side, and that means NaVi get their first pistol in the series and start off 1-0. Get right. Finding Electronic quite comfortably.
Yeah, he was flashed over there, so they were trying to get that first bit. They could detect the danger on the other side, but it doesn't work out. Incendiary throw now. Flamey can pull this round back. He's bought some time here. Flashbang's decent, but two players in front of him has to have perfect headshots, but he's being pincered all over. They didn't have much to work with here going into this round. Remember, they didn't even drop a single kill going into round number 3. So this is a bit of a bonus situation for them. They're going to have plenty of cash for that next round, but still, what can they do? Can they find any damage here whatsoever? Simple trying to cause it. Takes players tantalizingly low here. A double kill comes in. That might be enough now. He doesn't want to go and win this round. He just wants to keep them low, so when they fully buy next round, then they can actually really punish them going forward.
Absolutely.
Responsibility of entry here. Flashbang is delivered. Boomich will have to fall back, and they've actually got a clean run at the side, but Simple is ready and waiting. No smoke on his position, none available actually, so he's got a bit of a shooting gallery coming in here. Plopsky with the first kill, but Simple still alive and well.
Shot out with the op. Lands, Necro will gets Boomich from above, Plopsky forward, but misses out with the shot, Flamey. That gives him access, and a second kill on that? Get Right does very well to respond as quickly as he does, because that was the opening that NaVi needed, and Simple still alive, but not for long. 4 straight in, Zeus. Oh, there's the one, they didn't flash it, Get Right down, and he actually finds a second. They're lining up and going one at a time. They almost made that too awkward and too easy. It's a door frame, you've got to push through, not stop in the middle of it. Simple. He doesn't hit, misses a second, but smartly finds, I thought, safety in an angle, but Lecro is ready for it. And Forrest onto Boomich. Flamey in the window. Electronic down to 9 HP. They'll regroup and reposition, try and play this together. In fact, I take that back. I thought it was going to be Electronic trying to jump back through the window and get to Flamey for trade potential. He's going to try and flank around toward the apartments.
Yeah, that's a great move. A nice plan from Forrest. Molotovs towards shore to guarantee the plan. He is the master of these scenarios. He's going to take 4 kills in total for him to win it, but I've got a sneaking suspicion he might be able to pull this one off. He knows he has to be active as he repositions, finds the first. He's on the bomb site. The awareness, the IQ, it's just so strong right now. Does he have any idea that Flamey's behind him?
This is the issue, and he's going to get taken down. Flamey does sneak out. He misidentified which player that was. I think he anticipated the same that we did, that he was going to rotate to checkers, and he showed up behind. He thought that was a whole different player, and as a result, didn't get the information or deduct that it was going to be Flamey walking out, just barely the defuse.
We have 4 players on the A side of the map. Plopsky will go join them at this point, and Flamey looks like he's ready to fight here, but Rez has been one of the keenest aimers of the tournament. There you go, close range Krieg, no problem whatsoever.
Zeus is back in position.
I think they save here, by the way. I don't think this is worth going for.
And I think they're going to. I think they're already out of there. But Pronax was at the helm. Simple, good position, looking all the way down the hallway. Good jump from Rez to detect it, and that means he comes out from underneath. It works by design. A little bit of luck involved in that he was tagged and not killed, but it pays off.
I think it's Flamey who's actually in the old position we saw Zeus get 2 frags from before. Bit of an off angle this time, but the flash absolutely destroys him. How he gets one, I couldn't tell you. Very impressive scenes here, but they have to commit towards B now.
Electronic is there, he's down below. He's waiting to see which way they'll drop. It's an awkward one because they went by. He had to turn it. How does Zeus get away with that? And now it's on Get Right. He's got a 1-on-2. Unaware that Zeus was going to step back out. Shotgun pays off. And he comes quickly, and he comes chomping away. He smartly gets back behind the boxes as the smoke dissipates, and therefore won't be spotted immediately, but Forrest is certainly convinced. Flashed out, though. He needed that kill because they knew he was there. They're angling for him. Plopsky's going to burn. He finished it. That was smart from Flamey.
Swap things over. Zeus has also been happy to AWP this event for the first time, and now he'll have to show us whether he's capable. Simple goes down. He'll hold the sniper at the back of the B bomb site. First kill was his.
Wow, Zeus on an AWP.
Never seen it before until this event.
Yeah, he's had it a few times. We always make that comment. How often do you see this?
Another one.
And this time we're seeing it more and more. Get Right is gone. 2 kills on the AWP, 18 seconds, 2-on-2 in the site. Lecro with bomb. Forrest with an off, needs to swing. Boomich gets the kill. Forrest has to be quick. 2 there and too many. As Electronic finds it, we go 7-4 for NaVi.
But before they entered, before they bloomed, will they do the same again or allow the execution to be validated before they make their way in?
And look for the catwalk plants. They want the rotations. Plopsky's got Zeus. They know he's there. Electronic and Flamey are actually backing to look at that. Electronic wants to beat him to it. This is a weird call because Bomb's still going on A, and Electronic's gone all the way around the apartments, and now he realizes. Yeah, Simple's looking. Oh, they knew it. They knew where he was. They knew he had to be coming around and what the design was, but they just can't get the shot onto him, and that pretty much ends the round. Electronic takes down Plopsky. Flamey, not done looking at least, but now it's over.
Well, that's a great round from Plopsky there. You could see it all designed. Very slow at the start, nothing done. Okay, You're looking for 6 or 7 on the T side, though, where it can be considered a good half. That takes Plopsky at the 4 and 12. Those 2 massive kills. He wins the round single-handedly, sure, but that's only his 4th after those 2. So need to see a bit more of that, I would say. Orb towards middle. This time for Forest. Does he hit the shot? Not quite. It's going to be... Oh, there we go. Simple. Hitting absolutely everything. A flurry of frags coming through, and he's going to escape as well.
Get right, sneaking back in, Electronic. Gets him down. That means it's all into Forest, 1 on 4. So just as NiP find success, it'll be robbed and deprived from them yet again. Trying to bait you guys. Don't tell him, guys. Just let him figure it out on his own, okay? He's a grown adult. Oof. He's figured out they're certainly trying to pursue and push. Not a lot of money left on the NiP side, and you're right, going into what will be the final round. That is a max loss bonus, but
that's
a bomb
true.
plant would have certainly... Well, I say that, they're still at 662.
Yeah.
There's an op, that's a full buy.
The maximum loss bonus really has bailed them out here. It was a change brought in this. He's got the AK on the CT side. We discussed his prospect on Inferno. That's exactly why he's doing it. You get the one-shot potential towards B this time.
Here it goes.
Molotov to be deployed towards Shadow, and we'll see if this is where NiP can bring the round back in their favor. Flamey just avoiding the Molotov, and final commitment coming in.
Slightly more open, Flamey in that position. Boomich, he's standing inside of Flames. Couldn't, oh he did, he got one before he went down. Flamey gets the other, Electronic ends the round. Get right. Backing off, being a lot more passive in position as Forest wants to try and do the same coming out from jungle, but look how many players they're putting onto him. He has no choice but to, oh, I take it back. I apologize. He had no choice but to back off. Did well to defend himself for the moment, but Electronic isn't done there. Pushing into Vent, though, unaware that Rez was jumping off the catwalk, and Plopsky swung back in. They've countered that aggression. They put almost everyone, I say almost everyone, into that position. But look at this, doubling up reverse fire. Was he spotted? That's the question. Simple gets 2, but Get Right jumped. I don't think he spotted Boomich. I don't think they know exactly where he is at all. And Boomich is going to walk back out, take him down, and he goes back into the same position. It's too far gone. Rez runs it in, but Boomich says, boom, bitch, because this bomb's going to go off.
That's insane. It's unbelievable. No utilities whatsoever. It's what we call a contact play. Get Right finds it. He'll get Electronic to kick things off. 5 on 4, but still so much work to be done. The old Master Forest looking for headshots towards Palace. Can't get it done. And the A side is under control. Simple looking for headshots towards Short. He realizes it's not his advantage. Smokes it off and focuses towards jungle. It's Boomich watching towards middle. The vent. It's called the murder hole for a reason. It's Simple. He'll be causing absolute devastation towards that side of the map. A 3 versus 1. 13-5 on the card. Simple. He locks it in, and that's a great call from NaVi today. I think that is flashing over and sending Boomich out.
We'll come back to that point about kill totals on NaVi in a moment as Forest will catch out Boomich. Electronic to respond with 1, but he's gone immediately after. Good start for Forest. Good start for NiP, holding back towards CT spawn. Simple has his own up. Everyone's within about 4 kills, top to bottom on NaVi. Usually Simple's well ahead. Throughout this whole tournament, they've been close. The bottom end of the team, sure, you're not seeing as much impact per se from Flamey, but everyone is so close together, and that's what's really putting them in these positions.
Because the USPs have cost them. They should have a full buy next round, but no, not going to happen. It's Forest with 3 kills. Still a chance to give this round up with the AK there.
Reading the fact that it is against pistols, oh, I was going to say something, and Rez has changed it. Playing the second arch of connector is better because it leaves the AK inside of the site where his teammates can still protect it. If he gets isolated, they can still take this gun from him. They'll certainly try to now. Flamey's AK finds him in return, and now do they get the second gun or not? Boomich, he wants to be the one to go out. There's no one really watching it. They can't. So now they've got a real chance in this.
Oh,
Aim punch.
Absolutely insane from the Palace position. That's not bad from Flamey. Remember, Plopsky's are short. The timing's not working out once again from him, but still, 9 seconds. Surely there's no plan here.
I try for it, but the problem is that Plopsky,
they can't plan.
Turned it around, but there's no time, and Lekro knows it, backs away. They'll win the round with less players remaining than their opposition, but Plopsky's kill is the only one that matters. You're right. Good call. Electronic has picked up the AWP.
But they have to hold on. They need to break the bank accounts once again, a few more times. Plopsky now starting to come to life. Great opening kill.
He has to be there. Smokes him in instead because he can't wait forever. He needs to either force Rez out or contain him so his teammates walk out. He gets the kill in the end. They lose 1 in doing it, but it speeds up the play and gives them the access they want. So that smoke was actually a huge part of that plan. And it is still a 3-on-3. Speaking of smoke, Plopsky puts his own down, but that gives Zeus time. I said to plant the bomb. Lekro got him instead.
Okay, a chance now. NiP 2-on-2, Forest and Spawn, remember. Plovsky has been dropped. Forest, that's his own smoke in front, it will dissipate very shortly, and he's up against Simple and Flamey. Lekro to rotate in through the vent. Still a chance here, but they have no utility.
Forest back up. Wanted to look deeper in the site, saw Simple late, and he's going to have to see Simple again in a one-on-one with two AWPs, as Simple's been in this position before, and Forest bests him.
It's by the skin of his teeth. Double digits, once that comes through, that's when we start to have the conversation of the comeback and maybe a third map. NaVi will have the fall by here. It's just a Friday here, you can see we're absolutely ram-packed here in the Lanxess. It's going to get even crazier to tomorrow. Round 24 now. Kriegs, AKs around, no AWP for Simple. Can they get that big round, the series point? Simple seems to think so. He wanted to run into that A side, but the incendiary slows him right down. Puts the brakes on things for a moment. So a similar approach to what we saw from NiP. Boomich is Plovsky now, essentially. Flashbang over, they saw Get Right. Flamey just trying to run him down.
Get Right sliding back out, though. Caught by Simple, but they confirm that they're already toward Tetris. Boomich has Lekro. Rez saves the day. That gives them Cat again, by the way, just to note. And look what happens. He gets Simple through the arches. That has become their nemesis of this game. That position, and Plovsky capitalizes because they get a little bit confused. They're starting to scramble, and Electronic has to get aggressive. He knows where Plovsky is and makes good on the kill. Smokes inside of the site because he wants to keep himself away from that arch. That's not the biggest issue. It does keep him some savage now. He's got some protection. He's got that smoke, and he can focus on CT. It's finally going to be an app and series point for NaVi.
And alike, it could all come crumbling down. The time they're really running low here. Rez and his Deagle has been astonishing this tournament. Can he find anything more? Not this round. This could be it.
Get Right. He's in the open. His coverage gone. They lost to Arch. They lost Connector. They lost the front of the site. He did what he could to find one, and now he has to sit and watch. The last grain of sand through the hourglass, perhaps for him, as Boomich holds off at the vent. Simple backs away, a smoke for Lekro, a smoke and a shotgun trying to close the distance, but Simple shuts him down before he can cross the gap, and Plovsky all to do, 37 HP. And time's run out. Now they are in to the semifinal versus Liquid 2 over NiP.
Forget the match. Forget the match. It's done. It's dusted. Is this the last time we'll see you at the Lanxess?
Fuck no.
So you're not retiring? He says no, so I take it we're going to see you in Berlin at the Major.
Of course.
Will we see you in 2020?
We'll see after the major.
Okay. What do you want to say to these fans, to the people over the 5 years that this tournament's happened here, to the people who've watched you over your career, which has been one of the best in Counter-Strike? No, one of the best in esports.
I'll just grab this, okay? I can't speak, like, a little bit quiet, please. I played, thank you. I played this game for 20 years. Lived and breathed this game for such a long time. It means the world to me to just be standing here. I can't really get out the words that I'm feeling right now, but I'm just super happy to be here still. I didn't know this would be so painful for me, but I'm just very happy that still people are supporting me, supporting NiP. And
I'll do the words for him. The man is a legend, whether we see him again in the Lanxess or not. Everyone here, on your feet, a standing ovation. Ladies and gentlemen, get right!